if you're thinking Mother's Day, you might want to check out this fabulous little shop in Vankleek Hill, Jade Garden. Welcome back. Here you're looking at what are the bouquets that they have for Mother's Day or a wedding or a prom or basically anything else flower related.
That's right, yeah, we've made up a piece here that is really, you know, great for any occasion. The colors there kind of scream feminine and Mother's Day. And we've done, just to show you kind of what we've done, we've made almost like a little bouquet that goes into one of the vases here.
Yep.
So you just tuck that one in, and we've tied a ribbon around to make it look like, you know, one piece.
Pretty,
so you could do one in each vase, and it could be a great fit for a long table,
right?
A garden party, a wedding, a head table. And you can also, you know, configure it so that it's more of a square and, you know, let your guests know, everybody at the table, usually their seatings of 8 or so, you know, everybody take one home and it's one less thing to worry about when your day's over.
I love that idea because then everybody gets a little keepsake, you know, your flowers aren't going to waste. There's kind of a purpose to them, I guess.
No, exactly. And again, like for Mother's Day, if you wanted to do flowers in one, you could do mints, peanuts, and chocolates in the other and, you know, really make it, you know, a centerpiece with purpose.
Fantastic, I love that. And now we are finished our centerpiece here for the brides, I guess. How much would something like this cost?
So this one here, you're looking probably at about, you know, $65 or so.
Okay.
Again, this one here, it's a fairly big big piece, but we filled it in with a lot of greens.
Okay.
You know, the protea is not an inexpensive flower, so that adds to the price of this one. You know, but centerpieces can go anywhere, you know, from $50 and up.
Okay.
And a lot of people come in and they say, oh my God, you know, some people feel like that's expensive, but it does take us a lot of time and tools and wire and, you know, tricks and things like that to get to the finished product. So, you know, it's not just the flowers, it does have a lot to do with the time and the expertise
And
involved.
I was watching Louisette put this together and you were saying there's lots of kind of lines and different ideas on how to incorporate this.
That's right, yeah. The trick with flowers is kind of, you know, odd numbers, you know, lines that work in triangles or diagonals. You know, that's one thing Louisette has taught me. You know, there's a lot of those little tricks that really help you to pull a piece together.
There's a lot more than just putting flowers in a little, I guess, whatever is attached to this here.
Yeah, and this one is just a very basic container. Okay. Again, that's something that can really add to your cost. If you want a fancy container, you're looking at possibly paying $10, $20, $30 for it.
Okay.
You know, if your container's covered, then, you know, why spend the extra money if it's not needed?
No, exactly. And we're also talking corsages. Now, you were saying a lot of, I guess, grooms don't want a massive boutonniere, so you've made up this little one here.
Right, so you can see here, with our boutonniere and our corsage, we haven't really made them to be big.
Right.
Often what happens is people come in with a picture and they want it to be pretty large.
Yeah.
But what happens by the end of the day is it ends up flopping around your wrist, or, you know, you're walking down the aisle and it's all twisted. You know, we can do the big corsages, but sometimes I do recommend, you know, it's a nice thing to acknowledge someone and let them know that they're special on that day, but it's not something that needs to go over the top.
Okay.
This one here we've just done very classic with the roses, and this one here with the peonies and the pussy willow. A lot of guys don't want that beautiful flower. They want something a little more manly.
Exactly.
So that, you know, that might be a nice fit for them.
And just quickly, I love how you've incorporated this wire kind of bracelet. That's something you can keep and use after.
Right, well that's exactly it. A local friend here, Debbie Hall, she makes these jewelries and we can attach flowers to them, and it's something that you can keep after the flowers have died.
And again, quickly, just how do we keep our corsages in good health, I guess, for the day of the wedding?
Whenever they get delivered, just keep them in water as long as you can. Depends on the heat of the day. You want to keep them out of the heat as much as you can. And for corsages and boutonnieres, put them in the fridge.
Okay.
Our fridges is kept around, you know, 6 to 8, so you can put them in the fridge until you're ready to use them.
Thank you so much. I've learned so much about wedding flowers, bouquets, and of course people can head to your website for more information. They can also stop in the store here in Vankleek Hill. So thanks again for having us here today, Carrie.
Absolutely. Thank you.